Hello, 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 hello. If you're just tuning in, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's get this party started. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. We're going to get started here in about 2 minutes. If you're on the line, go ahead and drop OTC in the chat bar, y'all. Drop OTC in the group. Let everybody know we are on the call. Let's go.
Drop it low, that's a sale.
Drop that OTC in the group. Let them know what it is.
Back office looking right.
Thank you, thank you. We're going to get started in 1 minute. 1 minute. Hey, what y'all know about Sir Trilly?
Recognize the big boss, I tell you. Bank account so far from failure. House on the hill, we far from neighbors. All I need is a pit bet with a big step.
Baby, let's get it. 30 seconds, let's get it. We starting on time. Let's go.
When the market gets to dropping, I just can't collect the profit.
Binary, my primary, I don't see another option.
Just realize how I let life be after seeing those deposits.
All right. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Welcome, 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 welcome to the call. All right. We're going to go ahead and start. Let me turn my music down.
Drop it low, that's a sale.
All right, y'all. What is going on? Peace and love, Trade Nation in the building. I'm so super elated about doing this first call for Trade Nation 4.0. You guys, I normally do this call for my squad. However, now I am extending this out to the whole Trade Nation family. So I look to be connecting with some other leaders in the nation to make sure that we give you guys the best value when it comes to building this business. So if anybody doesn't know who I am, my name is Isis Love, you guys. I have been in this organization for about 3.5 years. I have personally brought in 179 individuals by myself into this industry. So when it comes to building the business and bringing people in the business, is something that I like to specialize in. And I definitely want to be able to share all of the gems, all of the nuggets, and the barbecue sauce with y'all so that we all can come up as a community and grow our empires together, right? So tonight, we're going to speak about the PS3 system. Does anybody want to take a wild guess on what PS3 is? Somebody come off mute. Give me a wild guess on what it is.
Just a wild guess, maybe like peaking interest, showing the plan, three-way call.
Yes. Exactly, Mr. Was that Mr. Melvin, Mr. John Melvin? It sounded like your voice. Definitely yes. As he said, peaking interest, showing the plan, and three-way call. Now, I'm going to show you guys some slides, and I want you guys to know these slides I exactly got from Mr. Geo McCoy, Mr. Chairman Geo McCoy. So these slides and what I'm about to show you guys has came straight from Chairman, right? Who already have the results that we want. So I did not make up these slides. I just kind of recreated them, had put my whole logo on them and everything, which I'm going to be recreating them to add the Trade Nation logo on there as well, since now I will be bringing this to the whole nation. So let's go ahead and dive into the PS3 system, you guys. But before we do this, I always want people to know, right? So let's talk about this. I put retirement plan. It's not even a compensation plan, you guys. It's a retirement plan because you literally can retire from the residual income and also your trading income. Now, this is not a trading call. I just want you guys to know this is nothing to do with trading. This call is designed for people who are humanitarians, right? People who love to see other people come up, people who literally want to just go out. I say like the new, I call myself the new modern age Harriet Tubman of the financial industry, right? I'm freeing as many slaves as I can, right? So you don't have to do this. You know, this is totally optional, but I always ask people, and I challenge you guys. I want you to log into your bank account, right? I want you to log into your bank account and ask yourself, can you afford not to do this? Right? Can you afford not to do this? Can you afford not to receive an extra 150 in your household? Can you afford not to receive the extra 600 in your household? Can you afford not to receive it? Like, are you making that much money where you're like, oh, Isis, I'm good. I don't need $1,000 a month extra. I'm good. Everybody can use that, right? Even people who have money wouldn't mind getting an extra amount of money. Why not, right? So no, there's no pressure. You don't have to build the business. But I always say, why not? And I always tell my squad, don't see this as building a business. This is not about you. A lot of times we like to feel that, oh, I'm not making the amount of money yet, so I have to wait until I make the money to tell everybody. You guys, that's your ego talking, because that is so selfish. Why would you want to wait to master this skill before you told the next person? That person that you're holding back to tell, they may really need this information and they may get it before you. And if they don't, who cares? I don't care if I bring somebody in this business and they make more money than me. Like I don't care. Like I did what I was supposed to do, which is impact and spread the word of this. So I want you guys to really get it out of your mind that you need to be making XYZ amount of money first, because guess what? It's not your job to teach people trading. Right? That's why they're opting in to the academy. That's why they're paying the $200 or $300 or whatever to learn from the professionals. So it's not your job. If you could just please, you guys already know, when we get on this phone, mute the lines so I don't have to stop midway through. Mr. Mario. Okay, thank you. So anywho, I want you guys to do a little homework, right? I want you guys to look at this retirement plan, and I want you to write, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Where do you want to be? And I dare you to put only a platinum 150 on here. No, you need to think beyond what you would normally think. Why would you say, oh, I just want to make $600 a month? Like, dream big, because you just never know what may happen. You will never know what may happen. So dream big. And what I want you to do is I want you to get back with your mentor, right? I want you to get back with the person that invited you in this business, and let them share your personal goals with them. Let them know, hey, look, I just got off of a PS3 call with Miss Isis Love. She had me fired up. I see myself as Chairman 10 and in 6 months. I just wanted to, I want you to hold me accountable. This is my goal. Whatever it is, I want you guys to envision yourself there, right? Now, next slide. Now, remember, like I said, I'm going to work on, updating slides. These slides were, straight for G12. I'm going to also put the Trade Nation logo on here as well. So really quick, just something really quick. A lot of people don't know. When you have when you're about to get your third customer, but when you're about to get your third customer, like for show, right? What you want to do is you want to log in to your IM.academy, right? You want to go to the shopping cart, right? And you want to upgrade to an IBO. Now, why do I say you want to make sure? Because there's been instances where somebody thought that they were going to get their third person, and they went on and they upgraded as an IBO, and they didn't get that third person. So they kind of like, they had to downgrade just to be able to get the 2 on free, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure that that person that's coming in is for sure, right? You want to make sure that they're for sure. Now, so another thing, one second, you guys, I got to take this chain off. It's really irritating me right now. Another thing is, you guys, I want you to know that when you become a platinum 150, you're going to receive you're going to receive about $145, right? So what that means is, hold on. What that means is, when you get your first check, it's going to be $145. Now we know, depending on what package you got, if you got the regular platinum package, what's that, $175? So what you got to do then is you got to think. You got to say, hey, look, I'm going to take this money and I am going to put it to the side because I know that I have to still pay my membership. Or you might be like, hey, I'm going to take some of it, I'm going to flip it in the market, and then I'm going to have some to trade and some to pay for my membership, right? Whatever it may be,
No longer playing
just
any of my
know
personal
that,
money in the Forex market.
just know that she's just so many people coming in. Just know that $145 that's coming in, you need to be able to make a conscious decision on what you're gonna do with it, right? So next slide. Okay, I already said that. Also, make sure you choose a place where you want to receive your money, whether it's Pay Quicker or Skrill. You could do that off in the back office. Now, this is just something personally that I've been doing with my squad that I definitely want to adapt to the nation. And really, I like to compare it to sports. Now, I don't know if you guys have played sports. If you have played sports, just drop the sport that you played in the chat bar. Me personally, I did softball, and I did track and field, and I did some basketball, right? So what happens when you play sports, the coach gives you a play to follow. And if you follow the play to the T, right, there's a good chance that you and your teammates can win the game. But if you're not coachable and teachable and you're not following the play to the T, that could put you in a position where you might not win the game, right? So I have something called play one and play two, right? And so play one is called the video, right? Please, please, please mute your line, right? I gotta see how I can just mute people on demand. So the first thing, and please take notes, and I know you guys are taking notes because money makers are note takers. So the first thing is called play one, right? And so remember, the first thing in PS3 is pique their interest. You just want to pique their interest, right? Now, what I always recommend is that you have your list of people. This is you calling people, right? This is you calling people. So you have your list of people, however many names it is, right? It literally should take you like 1 minute to be on the phone with these people, 2 minutes at the max, right? But it literally shouldn't take you a long time, right? Now I'm going to do it one time and then I'm going to role play with somebody. So the first thing I want you guys to know, when you speak with your people, you personally may not say, yo, what's up? That may not be your greeting. Me personally, I don't speak like that. I just got there as an example. When I may say, hey, peace and love, hey, divine day, greetings, how are you? Like everybody greets their people different. And this will be for your warm market right here, right? Now, I'm pretty sure you also can use this for your cold market if you get their number offline. But look, I'm gonna do a little role play. So who wants to do it with me? Who wants to be the person to do it, to be the person I call?
I'll go with you, Isis.
Who said that?
It's Kamal, I'm sorry.
Okay, come on, amazing. So ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hey, yo, what's going on, Kamal? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
Hey, I am doing amazing. But check this out, Kamal. Look, I'm really busy. I'm taking care of a few things right now, so I don't have a lot of time to talk. But look, are you free in about 20 minutes?
Yeah, man. I think I'll take my break around 20. I can extend it out a little bit.
Oh my gosh, bet. Great. I got something you gotta see, okay?
All right, cool. What is it?
Look, man, I'm gonna send it to you. I don't got a lot of time. I'm gonna send it to you, all right?
All right, cool. That works.
All right, peace. Boom. Thank you so much, Kamal. Thank you. Boom. Just like that, y'all. That was less than a minute. I wish I had my timer on, right? Now, keep in mind, it's not going to always go smooth like butter. You see how he tried to ask me, like, what is it? Look, I don't have a lot of time, right? I'm going to send it to you. What is it? I'm going to send it to you. What is it? Look, man, I'm going to send it to you. Click, right? Another thing that you can use is, hey, I don't have a lot of time. My phone's about to die. So if you get choked up, right? If you get a little choked up and you get a little nervous, and you already told them that your phone was about to die, right? So just hang up. Now, right here, like I said, I'm going to update these slides. And after I update these slides, I'm going to make sure everybody has a copy of them, right? Give me a couple days. As of right now, I'll give them to you just like this, but then I'll come back in and I'll change it up, put Trade Nation logo on there and all that good stuff, right? Now, if they don't have no free time, say, all right, cool, I'll talk to you later. Nah, wow, what is it? Nah, man, it's okay, I'll talk to you later. You don't want to tell them anything. You want to be the movie trailer. You're just a movie trailer. Think about a movie. When you want to see a movie, if I told you the whole thing in the movie, you wouldn't even want to see the movie no more. You wouldn't even want to see it no more. But when you get that little taste, right? Just a little taste of it. You like, oh, I want a little more, right? So this was a video that I had made, that I had gave for my squad to be able to send out to people. It's a quick video right there. So the P is piquing their interest. You call them up, you got them wondering what's going on. The S is show the plan. Showing the plan is showing a video, right? Showing some type of presentation video, a video you done did, a video your mentor done did, a video from the I am, one of the I am leaders did, any type of video to get them the information. Now, what you want to do after that, right? What you want to do after that is, this is what I tell people to do, because you're going to be sending the videos out to a lot of people, right? And you're not going to remember the fortune is in a follow up, and you're not going to remember all the people you sent the video to. What I tell my people to do is set a alarm clock. You go to your alarm clock and you set, you put in your alarm clock. I follow up with Corey in 30 minutes, right? Boom. The alarm clock goes off, right? Now, this is what I want you guys to write down, because it's not on this slide. Okay? Write this down because it's not on the slide. So while that person's watching the video, you want to contact your sponsor, the person that brought you in. If they're still new, ask in the group. Somebody could do a three-way for you. But what you want to do is be like, hey, John, hey, Isis, hey, whoever your mentor is, your upline, hey, I just sent about 2 people the video. I'm going to need a three-way. What does this do? This gives your mentor or whoever it is time to make sure that they clear their schedule so that they can make sure they can do that three-way for you. And if they can't do that three-way, they'll probably get somebody to do it for you, right? So this is how it goes, right? So once again, I'm going to repeat a lot of stuff. You call them up. You don't tell them you got something for them to see. First, clear their schedule. Because what happens is, if you do it the other way around, people like to lie. You're like, oh, I got something for you to see. Oh, I ain't free. But when you already asked them if they free, you already know, right? So you free their schedule. Tell them you got something great. I got something you gotta see. You got to command it. Not, hey, I want you to see something. Hey, can you look at this? No, you got to see it right now, right? Bet, send the video, set the timer. Now, what happens is the timer goes off. You call up Kamal. Hey, Kamal, were you able to write this down? Were you able to see and hear the video clearly? Nah, I got distracted. My kids. All right, bet. When are you going to be able to look at it undistracted? Why don't you want to get your mentor on the phone? Why do you want to ask these questions? Because what happens is if they didn't see the information properly, they get on the phone with your mentor, and then your mentor ends up doing a whole presentation on the phone when the mentor should have been on the phone answering key things and closing the deal. They don't have time to be on the phone all day being like, it's an academy, doing a 5-minute presentation. No, the video should have took care of that, right? So if they did not see and hear it clearly, and this is going to be recorded, so don't worry, I think this is recorded, then you do not get them on the phone with your mentor. Now, let's just say they did hear it clearly, right? So Kamal, are you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay, so I'm gonna call you up, and I want you to say you did hear it clearly. Okay.
Gotcha.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hey, I see what's going on.
Hey, Kamal, I am doing amazing, man. Just checking in. I wanted to see, were you able to hear and see that information clearly?
Yeah, I was able to watch it clearly.
Okay, guess what, man? Hold on 1 second. I got a surprise for you. Now let's pause right there real quick, and then I'm gonna bring you back, Kamal. Now,
Gotcha.
I'm not saying, hey, let me click over and call my mentor and get them to ask you questions. Look, I like to just put it right then and there. I don't want nobody to be like, because one time I had somebody like, nah, we friends. Why you gotta call somebody else on the phone, right? Boom. All I do is I click over, I call my mentor. And so how you could play it off is you could be like, hey, Joe, guess what? As I was talking to you, my mentor called me. And so I thought, what better person to answer your questions than them, right? So that's the reason why I say, hey, I got a surprise for you. Now, keep in mind, as I said before, I got this information straight from Gio.
Hey, look at dope.
If y'all don't know who Gio is, Gio is a chairman in our organization, right? He has the results. So definitely copy the right cat. So Kamal, let's get back on the phone. So I got you on the phone, and I'm like, yo, Kamal, guess what, man? I happened to get in contact with my mentor, John Melvin. Man, he is an amazing leader. He knows all of the information when it comes to this. He's a people person. He's making a lot of money doing this. And best of all, he's helping a lot of other people make money. And he just loves to have fun. John Melvin, I want you to meet Kamal. Kamal as an individual I used to go to school with. He always had this entrepreneur spirit. Right now he's working at Home Depot, and I know God has a bigger plan for him, and I know Forex is the solution. Kamal, John, Kamal, put your phone on mute and do not talk. Thank you so much, Kamal. Right? So edification, right? Edification. I'm going to drop some in the Telegram group. I'm going to drop, I think it's like 4 or 5, I forgot, I think it's 4 or 5 little, it's like the seasons, the personality seasons is where you can hit them all at once. Right. So I'll drop that in the group. So when you go to edify your mentor, you're not like scratching your head like, dang, what can I say? You're pretty much just saying the same thing over and over. So I'll drop that in the group for you guys. But if anybody already knows what I'm talking about, definitely drop it in the Telegram group. Right. So now, and I know I'm going a little bit fast, right? I'm going to do my best to slow down. Right. I just get so excited, and I'm so elated to be teaching this with you guys. So the reason why you put your phone on mute and you don't talk is because it's a 3-way for a reason, right? Please do not be ad-libbing in the back like, yeah, ISIS. And can I say something? No, don't say anything. Do not say nothing, not unless your mentor asks you a question, right? If they don't ask you anything, your job is to be taking notes, because you're going to be doing the same thing, right? You're going to be doing exactly the same thing. So pretty much that is play 1, which is video, right? Does anybody have any questions? I'm gonna run it back one more time, and then I take some questions just in case you just got on. So you're using this for your warm market. You could also, excuse me, Use it for your cold market as well, depending on how long you guys been talking and if you received the phone number. All right, you're calling the person up, you're reading this line. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I'm good. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, check it. I'm busy right now, taking care of a few things. I don't have a lot of time, but are you free for 20 minutes? Now, it could be any amount of minutes. It just depends on how long that video is going to be that you send the people. If it's a 10-minute video, you say, are you free for about 10 minutes? If it's a 15-minute video, 15 minutes, so on and so forth, right? Wait for them to reply. After they say, yeah, I got 10 minutes, I got 15 minutes. Great. I got something you got to see right now. Remember, I want you guys to use this word from word. There's a reason why you're using this words, right? So bet you send it to them. If they ask you what it is, I'm going to send it to you. If they ask you what it is, repeat it again. I'm going to send it to you, right? If they don't have time, cool, hang up, put on your list, call this person back, right? Then what you do, you send them the YouTube video, whatever YouTube video of your choice, right? Set your timer for the amount of time that the video lasts. If it's a 15-minute video, set your alarm for 15 minutes. Please set your alarm. Set your alarm, right? Call your mentor. Hey, I got about 2-3 ways coming up, right? Boom, alarm goes off. You call them back. Hey, were you able to see and hear the video clearly? Yes, I was. Oh, great. I got a surprise for you. Click over, get your mentor on the line, edification, phone on mute, it's go time. Does anybody have questions referring to play one, which is video play? All right, I'm taking it that y'all got it. Y'all got it? It's real simple, right? So PS3, peak interest, soda plan, 3-way call. Amazing. I'm glad that you guys are getting, if you guys are getting some value, just throw some fire in there because that's going to pump me up even more. Throw some fire in the chat bar if you're getting some value today. I got to make sure I'm not just on here just talking. Okay, cool. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yes. Feed me that energy. Let's go. Okay, cool. Now, remember, this is a sport. Chad always talks about this being a sport, right? So play 2 is video play. Zoom play. Now you will use this play when you're inviting people to a Zoom call. Yes, I love that fire, right? When you're inviting people to a Zoom call, right? Now it has some of the same, and kind of is the same, but it's kind of different. So just follow along real quick. And if you're just getting on, don't worry. Oh my gosh, something happened to this slide. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this slide. So don't worry. I'm gonna be in the process of redoing these slides. As I said before, this was training that I just did for my squad, but now we're all merging 4.0, bigger goals, bigger vision. So I will update the slides. So you got your list. You calling your people, right? So it's the same thing. Somebody new wants to be my role playee. If that's a word. Who wants to role play with me?
I got you. Isis.
Okay, who's the first person that said that? Was that John?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So ring.
Hello.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Peachy, how you doing?
Hey, everything is amazing with me. Really, really amazing. But John, check this out. I don't have a lot of time right now. My phone is actually about to die. But look, are you free in the next hour?
And the next hour, I'm free.
Okay, bet. Well, look. Okay, I'm launching a major project right now, and you got to see it. Like we go right back. I want you to support me. You got to see this. So look, check this out. I just remember when you was in school, man, you was always about your money. You was always about business. So I just knew this was perfect for you. So look, I'm going to send you the link 15 minutes before the call. It's going to be on Zoom, and I'll see you there, okay?
So I got to download Zoom?
Yeah, man, you just gotta download Zoom, and I'll send you the link. All you gotta do is click the link at 8:00, and I'll see you there.
All right. Sounds
All right,
good.
cool. Bye. Right, click. Thank you so much, John.
Yeah.
So this one is just a tad bit different. You can give a compliment in the video play as well, but I just kind of put here in the notes, give them like a compliment that relates to them, because people love a compliment, right? So it's like putting a little sprinkles on the cupcake, right? So I know you were a trustworthy person. I remember you were focused. Of course, this is like a cold market. You want to, of course, if you're already looking at their Facebook page, you might be like, yo, I just seen like, I like the vibe on your page. It seems like you're about your money. 2021, let's grow, whatever, right? Now, up here at the response, I said, okay, I'm launching a major project right now, and you gotta see it. Remember, we're not asking, we're commanding, we're telling. Okay, I'm launching a major project right now. You gotta see it, right? Another line that you can use that I don't have on here is, hey, I'm launching a major project, and you gotta support me. You gotta support me. We go way back. You gotta support me. Because if they're your friends, they're gonna want to support you, right? And if they don't want to support you, guess what? You need some new friends, right? So you want to be excited. You want to have high energy. You don't want to be like, hey, yeah, what you doing? I'm not getting on nothing. You sounding like Boo Boo the Clown, right? When I hear that energy, like, dang, why Ice is so, like, I know she normally lit, but she like lit, right? So you want to have high energy in your voice, right? And it says be in a hurry so that people are not on the phone too long. Look, you should be able to knock these calls out back to back, back to back. You don't got time to be on the phone explaining. Now, like this slide cut off, but look, write this on your notes. Don't tell them anything. Avoid words like, hey, I want you to join my business. Hey, I want you to learn about trading. Hey, it's this Forex meeting. Why? Because so many people have been on Zoom calls over and over again. So many people have been told about Forex, right? We want to leave certain words out so we can really just like leave the mystery to them, right? So leave the mystery. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Yeah, leave the mystery, right? Don't tell them anything. Don't go into detail. Don't mention Forex. Don't even, well, how much is it? Look, man, they don't explain all of it on the call. It's different levels. Just get on there visually, right? Now, this is some other stuff you can use just in case they start grilling you. You can be like, look, I see you as a very positive individual. And I just want to share some more positivity with you, right? So let me see. So these are just little lines that you can use. Like, hey, I know you can call, hey, I know you keep your income options open and making money. So I thought I made a called you. And once again, that's just a different line that you can use right here. And then remember, I'll give you access to these slides, and they'll be temporary until I get the new ones. Now, only if somebody says, you don't even want to mention the word scam, right? However, if somebody comes to you and they ask you, is this a scam? You be like, okay, look, is this a scam? Look, I'm not asking you for any money. We known each other. Don't try me like that. Come correct or don't come at all. Like, so serious. You got to posture up on them. Like, wait a minute. I'm not even asking you for no money. You know, we go way back, right? Like, how would you even disrespect and try me like that? Like, I'll put you in a position like that. Either you're going to come to me correct or you're not going to come at all, right? Period, right? So, it also depends on what time the Zoom call is. Cause you see, I say, are you free in the next hour? That's because if the Zoom call's at 8, then I'm calling people at 7. That's why I'm saying in the next hour. So of course that may change a little bit depending on what time you're calling them. So if you're calling people at 2 and the Zoom call's at 7, then you're going to ask them, are you free at 7 versus are you free in the next hour, right? Okay, so let me see. Download Zoom, reconfirm the time. Tell them to bring a pen and paper, hang up, and on to the next person, right? So it's the same thing. You want to, one thing that I do is I put in my phone calendar everybody that's going to do the Zoom. Why? So I won't forget. I talk to a lot of people all day. So what I do is I go to my phone calendar and I put Joe Brown Zoom call. And then what my calendar does is it alerts me an hour before the call. So normally you want to send people the link 15 to 30 minutes before the call starts as a friendly reminder. Never share the link with anybody not unless they confirm. You want to treat this link like it's a gold bar, right? They're not getting this link until they confirm that they're going to get on this call. And the reason why you want to do it 15 to 30 minutes is because people are not used to having a schedule. Let's be quite frank. Some of us still on this call don't even have a schedule yet, right? So the average American doesn't have a schedule. So you want to make sure that you remind them, right? Now, this is just one thing that I do. When the Zoom call starts, you need to get on there and you need to see if they're on the call, right? And so if they're not on the call, you need to hop off the call and call them, be like, yo, John, what's up? Like you said you was gonna get on this call. Like, we're waiting for you on this call. Like, what's up? Because sometimes people do forget. And then they're like, well, damn, this must be serious. Like, I don't want nobody waiting on me, right? So this is, like I said, this is coming from Gio. He said, do it until you see everybody on that call. Now, of course, if you're giving the call, you're not going to be able to call the people. But one thing that you can do is if you have time before your call all the way starts, you could text them and say, hey, can you hear and see everything clearly? So it's not seeming like you trying to like beg them to get on the phone. Like, hey, are you on? Are you on? No, posture up on them. Hey, are you able to see and hear everything on this call? Right. So, in this instance, you're going to let your mentor know, hey, I got 3 on the Zoom call. I'm going to need a 3-way afterwards. Please, 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 please. If you don't have the results of closing people, get your mentor on the 3-way. After the call, don't go texting them, asking them, hey, how was it? Hey, what do you think? No, give them a call. Were you able to hear and see the presentation clearly? Yeah, I was. Bet. I got a surprise for you. Click over, call the mentor, merge the mentor in. Guess what? Edification is game time. Right? That's what it says right there. Right? If she says, no, my kids, I was cooking. Okay, cool. Send them a recording. But only when you send them a recording, still set up the appointment for the recording. Don't just be like, all right, here's a recording. No. Okay, cool. Well, is today or tomorrow, what time is a good time where you're going to be undistracted on when I can send you the Zoom call? Right? I mean, the Zoom presentation, right? So you don't want to never just sling stuff to people without always making an appointment after appointment, right? So this is about edification. We should be able to open every person of the community. Okay, cool. Your mentor's job is to get the date. Not everybody's going to sign up right then and there, but they need a date, right? If they sign up, that's great. Now, really quick before I take questions, because this is like a skill, right? This is like sports. When you're in the game, you know to use one play when this is happening, and you know to use another play when something else is happening, right? So when do you use which and which, right? Now take some good notes. So let's just say somebody has a Zoom call at 8 o'clock. I started my list at 12 o'clock. I'm not going to use the Zoom play. I'm not going to wait all the way to 8 o'clock to get that person on the call when I could do play 1, which is video play, get them to watch the video right then and there, get them on the phone with my mentor right then and there, and collect the decision. Now, if the Zoom call is at 8 and I'm doing my list at about, let's just say 6:37. What am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna go ahead and just get them on a Zoom call. Anything that's like, I say an hour to 2 hours before that call, go ahead and do the Zoom, right? But if the call was not till 5, 4, 3, 6, 7, 8 hours the next day, don't wait. I'm telling y'all right now, so you before you know it, somebody else might swoop in. You trying to wait till a Zoom call all the way Friday, and it's Tuesday, somebody already probably then swooped in their inbox and told them about Forex, right? Because that's how big this thing is getting, right? So we don't have time. We don't have time to play around, right? So I'll say it once again, and then I'll take some questions, and that pretty much is it. If I'm doing my list at 11 o'clock and there's a Zoom call at 4 o'clock, I'm going to do play one. That's about 5 hours to that Zoom call. I don't want them to wait. I've signed up a lot of people off the video, just off the video alone. Any video, any presentation video, right? So once again, you don't have to wait. So play one and play two, you guys. Does anybody have any questions? I love questions. Let's see what we got in the chat bar.
I had one, but you answered
it. Amazing. Amazing. Anybody else? Dang, I don't know if I'm nervous or if I'm glad that y'all understand everything.
Hey, Isis, this is Tangi. I do have a question. So, in the event, let's just say you are tapping into your warm market, people that you already know whether you know them for years, a couple of days, months, whatever, and you're reaching out, you want to have a conversation with them. Would you like start off the conversation as if, hey, what do you know? Just wondering what do you know about Forex, or what do you know about, what have you heard about, just to kind of get into their heads to see what they have gathered, if they know anything, if they've heard something, but they might have heard something negative. Like, could you start out asking them something like that?
I wouldn't even do that. I'll just get them on the call, because sometimes, so like if I haven't talked to somebody in a long time, I'm still running the same play. It's like, hey, how the kids doing? Oh, okay. I might even throw in there like, how's everything with your job been? And then she might be like, girl, I'm ready to leave that job. Okay, cool. Okay, she ready to leave the job. All right, well, look, my phone's about to die. I'm gonna have to call you back a little later, but look, I got a quick question for you. Are you free in the next hour? Good. I got something you got to see. So it's the same thing. I don't even want to tell her Forex anything, because the video might hit a little different, where she's more acceptable for the video, because she could have heard something about it, and she could have heard anything, and it could have put a bad taste in her mouth, where she automatically don't even want to hear it from you. But if you leave the suspense and you don't really tell her anything, and you say, hey, look, I got some information that I want you to see, then we just go from there. If she don't want to do it after then she just don't want to do it.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Amazing. Amazing. Great question. Thank you. Anybody else have any other questions?
Hi, this is Robert Sells from Nashville.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, great call tonight. Thank you so much for doing this. I had a question about the three-way calls. So I heard you say, and I really like the way you said it, that you were saying that you have them on the call already, and then you say, great, I got a surprise for you. And then you click over and get the other person on the call. So that's definitely much better, would you say, than letting them know, okay, I got somebody I want you to talk to. Hang on one second.
Either or. I mean, I don't know. I just like the suspense and the thrill of just like, they don't even know it all, because they might not be like, well, look, I don't want to talk to nobody. Like, wait, why? Like, what are you doing? Like, that has happened to me before. So that's
Hmm.
why I say it. Like, I have, hey, I'm going to click over real quick. I got somebody. No, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I guess because they've been in a position before where that has happened. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. It's not like, no, don't say that. I'm just saying, me personally, I just say, hey, look, I got a surprise for you. And then when I do click over, then that's when I say, hey, look, my mentor had, so happened to call me, and I thought, what better person to answer your question. So it's not that it's a wrong way or anything if you want to do it that way. Me personally, I just kind of say, hey, I got a surprise for you. People love surprises.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot. I like that.
Amazing, amazing. Anybody else? Going once?
I have a question, Isis.
Okay.
This is Lynette.
Lynette.
Say for some reason you're not able to get a mentor on the three-way. What do you do then?
If you're not able to get a mentor on the line, that is a good question. I would definitely, before you maybe even before you even send the video, reach out to that Telegram, because there's a lot of people in there. Somebody definitely has to be able to speak up and be able to hold it down for you, right? So I would definitely say, just like, look at the group, like, hey, you guys, I'm gonna be sending out a couple videos to people. I'm probably gonna be needing a three-way. Like, if your mentor or whoever brought you in is still very new, I would still ask in the group, because if you're still very new and you're not used to closing people, you can actually say the wrong thing and mess the whole thing up. So I would really, 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 and even if you have to like schedule a time later, like even if you have to like send them the video, and then somebody says, hey, look, I have time at 5 o'clock, or I have time in 2 hours, then still set that time up between them and that person that's going to do the three-way, and let them do the talking.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing, amazing. And I will be doing a call maybe Thursday, or maybe next week, the next class we do, maybe Tuesday. I'll be doing a call on closing and how I personally close. And I learned this from Geo, got it straight from Geo. So I'll be showing you guys that too. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, so man, I say some. This Isaac from Ghana. Please, so question is, I'm in Ghana, so there are a lot of people, a lot of my colleagues that like working from morning to evening. So when I speak to them about the opportunity, they'll be like, "What you want them to have a Zoom meeting with them, that's for a 3 week call." They'll be like, I'm tired. I just close from work. I need to sleep. So what do you do about it? Most of my colleagues work from day morning to evening, and then most of them don't have time for themselves. So what do you do about that?
Okay, so it was a little bit hard to hear you, but I'm going to repeat what you said. So you said, what do you do? You said when you send the information to your colleagues, and you said something about them being very, very tired and not being able to see the information, or not being able to get on a three-way. That's the part I didn't get.
Okay, so most of them, because they work from morning to evening, most of them can view the presentation. Then they'll be like, oh, it's like it's very nice if you present to them on WhatsApp, because they'll not get time to join the call. Okay, because they seems to be so busy and they're so tired. What do you do about that?
Well, and that, if they can't get on a presentation call because of the time difference, I would just set up a call time with you and your mentor, which that's me or Yasika, right? So we can personally do the Zoom call for them at that time. So what I would do is be like, okay, look, well, when are you available? What day are you off? Or when are you available, right? When they're going to be up. And then from there, just plan it with me or Yasika, and we'll do a personal Zoom call. But I also believe that when somebody really wants something, they'll make time. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. So at the end of the day, they all have time, right? But that's what I would personally do. And if you keep having somebody that's like missing the Zoom call, like just set up a private call with them and your mentor, and then your mentor can just go ahead and do the close right after the presentation. Did that make sense?
Yes, everyone. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Amazing. Great questions, y'all. Does anybody else have any other questions before we leave? All right, family. Well, if you have any other questions, do not hesitate to ask in the Trade Nation 4.0 group. I will be having this call again on Thursday, and we will be going over form, and we will be going over your social media resume. So make sure, if nobody was on the call from your squad, let them know, get on this call. They missed out on a lot of nuggets, but don't worry, I'll be back Thursday at 8 o'clock. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys at the beaches and the banks all around the world. Peace.